There's no emotion there. They're like, nobody. I don't think anyone in the CMBS world on the lender side
cares
on a weekend while they're like, chilling out and they're whatever they're doing on the weekend. Do they think for a second about, oh my God, I'm nervous about like this case because like borrowers filed an answer. Great.
Who cares?
Who cares, right? Okay, maybe if they did something, personally to do something to violate.
It's like lender liability claims.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
if they're responsible personally, they care. But other than that, nobody cares.
I have a question about that. I'm sure there were lawyers that these borrowers dealt with. Did you ever interact with those lawyers?
Yeah, sure. Matter of fact, we insisted that they hire the lawyers of our choice to represent them. You got to be strategic in what you file and how you file and when you file. I mean, I think the attorneys, no disrespect, but a lot of them think that they know more than the actual consultants. Now, sometimes they do. The attorneys, at least on the borrower side, were more just like we use them as a tool, to like, okay, file this,
answer,
strategy when you file it, how you file it, what you include. Some of them are not willing to file counterclaims. They're afraid to do that. They're afraid they're gonna the most common response we got was, "Oh, they'll never agree with that. We'll never win on that, right?" And that
risk aversive, not risk inviting,
right? But it's not about winning necessarily.
It's about creating leverage.
It's about creating the leverage. Exactly. It's about now this is your world, right? Creating the leverage and creating the perception of leverage.
Time
is the most important factor in anything.
Right. And you're like, well, I play outside the bounds of what's possible, and you play inside the bounds of what is basically possible. So like our rulers don't align. Right. And did you ever get an attorney that you worked with well that's worth talking about?
The foreclosure attorneys, yes. The workout attorneys that are representing the borrowers, some of them, I think that some of them were good when I actually twisted their arm and I told them, you got to file this. And you got to.
So you have to push them.
You have to push them. A lot of them are afraid to do it. A lot of them are, like I said, like I mentioned, they're a little concerned to like, they're afraid of being sanctioned or whatever they're afraid of, right?
Yeah, we're so a little bit about I guess our firm, and we're not afraid to take risks within ethical bounds, and you have to push the envelope with certain lenders, and if you don't, you're going to get crushed, and you have to learn how to pull those levers and create the perception of danger and create the perception of how long it's going to take to foreclose on your borrower.